Hi, TRS students. Welcome to week 6. I hope you all had an enjoyable winter break. Just a reminder to make sure that you keep up with all the work that you're doing in TRS. Make sure you submit your rough drafts. I didn't have as many rough drafts as I would have liked to have seen. Those rough drafts are absolutely crucial for your success in English 101. Okay? If you did submit a rough draft, make sure you look over my comments before you submit your final draft, which is due today in English 101. All right, so for this week in TRS 099, we're working on learning activity number 6 and discussion post number 2. So for learning activity number 6, we're looking at metacognitive thinking. Now, that's a fancy way of saying thinking about your own thinking. Now, this is a helpful tool that many people employ on a regular basis. This is something I employ on a regular basis. Businesses employ this on a regular basis. Organizations do the same thing. Basically, what you want to do is you want to break down metacognitive thinking into 3 different categories. What are those categories? Well, let's see. One of them is content knowledge. The second is task knowledge. And the third is strategic knowledge. Content knowledge allows you to assess your capabilities as a writer prior to your assignment. Task knowledge is when you evaluate the difficulty of the task. How hard was the first essay for you? Strategic knowledge is a way for you to help yourself in the future improve on your past attempt. So how will you improve from your summary essay to your analysis essay in English 101? What strategies will you employ to make that transition easier for yourself? Will you start a little bit earlier? Will you read the directions a little bit more closely? Will you submit a rough draft in TRS? Those are things that I want you to consider moving forward. So this is a really helpful experiment. So for me, I provide an example. I'm a mountain biker. If I enter a race, I always want to assess my own capabilities as a mountain biker. I then want to think about the task at hand. How difficult is the race? And then finally, after the race is finished, what strategies can I employ to better myself for the next race? Okay? So I expect you to have that handed in by Wednesday. And then for Thursday's class, we are working on discussion board number 2. And that'll be due on Friday. Okay, so requirements for your analysis essay. I want you to make sure that you read the instructions for your analysis essay, which I have available in Monday's folder in English 101. Then basically summarize the instructions and how many paragraphs am I looking for? What are some of the criteria? Okay. When you understand what's required for the assignment, it's much easier for you to do better on that assignment. Many students don't do well in English 101 because they don't follow the directions. It's probably the easiest part to do, but it's also something that's easily overlooked. Okay? I will have office hours on from Wednesday from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Please swing on by if you have any questions. Otherwise, shoot me a message. Take care. Have a great week.